So I've bought more solar lights. This house here, it's always dark, and it gets dark pretty early because it's in the shade as well. So I've put one up there above the nut field. I've put one up here above this drinker, so that should cover pretty much the whole house. And then I don't know if you see the lead there or not, but it goes across and out through. And this is the solar panel up here. So don't have too long to wait for it to get dark now in the evenings. I've put up one of them wee boys up there, and I put up another one here, and then the solar panel is up here, and it goes through to this light up here of the wee nut field. So that should be that house. I might have to do a bit of climbing in the dark to set them, but solar panels outside and they're getting light, so they should charge. And even I know there's no cattle in here yet, but even if they set them off throughout the night, I don't really care. Like they're probably not going to run down the battery, but even if they do, it doesn't matter. And then another wee light here. This is one of the old lights up here, and another one up here. I've put up another wee light here, and a wee light up here. So bit worried them ones weren't going to catch any light, but that one there seems to be getting it. Alright, so put up a heap more, but can't remember where I put them. These ones here don't actually turn off, they're on all the time. There's one inside the barn as well, but again, don't really care, like it seems to stay on all night. There's one above Jimmy. Jimmy's a good boy, isn't he? And there's one up here. Good boy, Jimmy. Good boy. It's almost like he helped me. And then there's no lights for these pens, so put up this one. I'll see if I can remember any others. He's a pretty puppy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Jimmy? Good boy. So you'll know this anyway, but that's the solar panel for the one in the barn. That's a light. That's a light. And there's a light there. And over here you've one up here, one here, one here. And put up another one. Just because, well, this light kind of stops about here. So if you ever want to come up here, this wee light should catch you. And then, see the light, that's a big powered light. The light switch for it's in here, which is rather dark, and I have walked into this corner more times, so this wee light's here to do a bit of that. I was going to do some here, but you can kind of see the wall. I have done quite a few of them as well, but all these scrape marks where you kind of, because this here pillar here is kind of in the way, and this corner's in the way, and then if you're doing anything, the tail of the macro hits it and the tires hit it, so you can get so close to it, and then you take off one of my wee lights. So that being said, Could probably put one up here somewhere. I don't really see the point. That big light there carries to, it comes to about here, and then you've got the lights from this come out anyway, so I think it's alright. But if I notice it while now, and I'll get more, but as I've done so far, I think I've one sitting spare, one more of the ones with the separate solar panel. So now I just need to wait for it to get dark and set them all. Not too bad, like it's just a wee button, you press it a couple of times to get what the mode you want. The only thing I will say is though, it gets pretty dark in the barn where I've got the solar panel outside. You've got maybe half an hour to an hour where it's dark enough inside, but it's not dark enough outside for the solar panel to stop tripping. So it's not too bad, like it's half an hour, which absolutely flies in if you're doing stuff. Righto, so she is, I know the camera doesn't really show off how dark it is. It's pretty dark anyway, so this is my solar panel outside. This is the house, and that's the first one, which lights up, I mean honestly it lights up nearly the whole shed. It's obviously still darkish, but you can definitely see. And then this one here is just gonna blind everything. Class. And then I mean, they're probably gonna be all the time on all the time if there's ever cattle in here, but be alright. Like, I've seen the cows sleeping in the daytime, so they can sleep the lights on. And then these ones, so they're not incredible, but you can get anywhere you want to go just by the wee lights. And then this one here should come on. Good job. And then honestly it's probably going to be these two next. Yeah. And then that one, there's one here somewhere. Yeah. Oh well, that one there doesn't seem quite as bright. Yeah, that's it. And then that kind of lights up out to here-ish. And then you've got this one here is on all the time. And then this big one should come on. Yep. And then you've one here. Good job. And then this one here, I thought it was going to be on all night with the cattle being here. But it's pretty good, like you can get blinded. So yeah, it kind of covers the first 3 pens. I was chatting about doing the same idea, but flattening the tin, putting the solar panel on the outside, and the light in. Oh yeah, I should have done that part in the daytime. But basically putting the same thing again, only the solar panel out here and the light in for each pen. But that one there, pretty good. Like, it's lit up the. Just a pity, I don't know. Need to chat there, because if I put one here, it's on a corner, it's gonna get hit by the macro or something. But it's a start anyway. Like, you can see that last pen, but the next house that the tractor's in, it's complete pitch black. Like, you can't see anything. So that was, I think, 3 more of the big lights with the separate solar panel, and 8 of these little boys. They're a great job if it's somewhere narrow. like up here it does real well. So there's one, two, and then as you get closer to this house you get blinded altogether by this big one. Actually that one there come on first. Yeah, bush kind of hides that one. And then these are the last two I put up, so oh, they both come on at the same time. Awesome. So this one here lets you in. You don't run into this corner, and you can get the light switch for the big light switch for the big light. Alright then. And then obviously I've still got all the others down the lane around the house and everything. So good job. I mean, pretty good advertisement for them if I've bought so many of them. I think these ones here come in like £3 or £4 each, maybe a £5 at most for some of them because they're all different. These big ones are more like, I think the ones that don't turn off, they're like a tenner. These ones here is closer to 15, but the fact that you don't have to pay electric for them, no brainer. Alright then, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Cheers.